Leading today is very different than it was 10 or 15 years ago. A lot of that change accelerated during the pandemic when we all suddenly started living on video calls. Platforms like Zoom became part of our everyday work life. But leadership in the digital age really isn't about knowing how to use technology. The real challenge is how leadership itself has changed. And one big challenge is maintaining a healthy work life balance in a world that never seems to shut off. And technology has made everyone constantly reachable, from email notifications, text messages that come in all day and often all night long. And because of that, many leaders feel like they have to be, quote, on all the time. And over time, that kind of pressure can really wear people down. The second challenge is learning to lead through influence, not just titles. In the past, leaders often relied on position, credentials, or their expertise. But today, information is everywhere. Anyone can learn practically anything online. And that means people don't automatically follow someone just because of their role. They follow leaders they trust and respect. Influence matters more than authority. And the third challenge is the overload of the information. Content is everywhere now: videos, articles, podcasts, online courses. And because of that, leaders have to get good at simplifying ideas. The leaders who stand out are the ones who can take complex information and explain it clearly so that people can actually use it practically. And the fourth challenge is the growing complexity of problems themselves. Most challenges today, they can't be solved by one expert alone. They require cross-functional teams, and that means leaders have to be really good at bringing people together with different personalities, different experience, different perspectives, and help them toward the same goal. Collaboration has become a key leadership skill, and it cannot be overlooked. And the final challenge is that teams are often spread out. Many teams today are digitally connected but not physically present together. And people may be working from different cities or even different countries, and that distance can create communication gaps and relationship challenges if leaders aren't intentional about staying connected and managing those relationships well. So when you look at all of this, it's clear that leading in the digital age requires new skills. Leaders today really have to manage constant connectivity, build influence, communicate clearly, and just guide collaborative teams and maintain relationships across distance. So the leaders who succeed are the ones who keep developing the tools needed to lead well in this new environment we call the digital age. So if this resonated with you today, I would like to encourage you to subscribe to my newsletter, The Empowered Leader. You can do that. Let's see here, right there via that QR code, or you can join my community down below. Have a great day. Take care.